Welcome to Study Loop.
In this question, we're considering a 10,000% tax on hollow-tipped bullets. Well, assuming this tax is passed on to the consumer, let's think of it in terms of own price elasticity. Recall that the own price elasticity of demand formula is just percentage change in quantity over percentage change in price. And in this case, we're saying that there's going to be a 10,000% increase in the price of hollow-tipped bullets. And of course, this is going to be a negative value here for own price elasticity. So let's think of it this way. I'm going to multiply across the percentage change in price here. And I will see that we have 10,000% times the own price elasticity of demand is equal to the percentage change in quantity, which again we know is less than 0. Well, if the percentage change in quantity is less than or equal to negative 100%, this is going to induce that the quantity demanded is equal to 0, because of course we can't consume negative units of a good. So what this is saying is that even for extremely inelastic demand, whatever number we say is the elasticity is likely to induce a quantity demanded of 0 for hollow-tipped bullets. So in other words, let's say if we just had a unit elastic demand, if we had own price elasticity of demand is equal to -1, that would imply that the percentage change in quantity is equal to negative 10,000%, which meets our condition here, which means that the quantity demanded is going to be 0. Even if we had an elasticity of demand that was relatively inelastic, like negative 0.1, then the percentage change in quantity would be negative 1,000%, which once again meets this condition and says that the quantity demanded will end up being 0. So it turns out that we would need demand to be at least as inelastic, if not more inelastic, than a coefficient of negative 0.01 for it to even be possible that there's still a positive value quantity demanded for hollow-tipped bullets. So when we think about part A and we ask whether or not we expect this tax to raise much revenue, we would say no, because the demand must be very inelastic to raise any revenue, to have any sort of quantity demanded greater than 0 following the change in price. Then when we consider part B, we're asking, even if the tax would raise no revenue, why might Senator Moynihan have proposed it? Well, the answer for that might be that he's actually intending for nobody to purchase hollow-tipped bullets.